All right, so now I'm going to try to solve this problem here, these frames and arrows, using my steps to success. So I want to make sure I follow all of these steps to help me make sure I get all of the points possible. So the first point, it says I need to write the rule written above the arrow. So I need to go above here. Right now, there is nothing written up there, and there won't be for you either. So you have to know what's the rule, and I always write it just to make sure that I'm checking my work. So I'm going to go ahead and do that first. So my rule here I see is -2. So I'm going to go ahead and write -2 above all of the arrows. Now, why do you think that that would be an important step? Because you don't have to do it, but why would I want to do that? Well, I like doing it because I think that it helps me make sure that I am following each time and I can really think of it. Think of this kind of like our ins and out boxes, right? Sometimes we might get confused or we get lost if we're not really looking at, let me start here. What am I supposed to do? Oh, yeah, here's my answer. Okay, so it helps just remember as I'm going to follow the rule, follow that pattern. Okay, so now the next thing says is to write the answer in the frame. So now I need to follow the rule. So it's 17 minus 2. Okay, well, 17, 16, 15. So I just took away 2 because minus means subtract, right, to get rid of it. So 17, 16, 15. So I think my answer is 15. Let me check and see if I go to the next one. Is 15 minus 2, is that 13? Whenever you have the numbers here already in the frames, that's a great way to check to see if what the rule is, if it's actually working for you. So let me see. 15 minus 2, 15, 14, 13. Yeah, so I subtracted 2 and my answer is 13. So my answer here must make sense. So I'll keep going. 13 minus 2, 13, 12, 11. All right. If I'm doing it correctly, it should end up here correctly too. So 11 minus 2, 11, 10, 9. Okay, is it going to be 7, 9, 8, 7? Ooh, okay, I think I'm right. So I've written the rule. I have put the answers here. Now, aren't I done? Well, no. Remember, we always want to go back and check. So how do you check this? Well, it says go backwards. So just like our in and out boxes, right? If it said -2 going this way, well, you could always go the opposite from the bottom. So we could do the same thing and just write our arrows this way. And if you're minusing or dividing, this is a really good way to check your work too. Because sometimes, right, our brains work a little bit better if we are doing adding or multiplying. So what's the opposite of minusing? Adding. So I would add 2 going backwards. So is 7 plus 2? 9, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Okay, let's do the same thing here. Is 9 plus 2? Does that equal 11? 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Okay, and you could keep going. And again, this is a great spot to check to make sure it makes sense because it's one that was already given. So 11, 12, 13. Yep. Okay, and you could do the plus 2 here. 13, 14, 15. Yep. And then here with my crazy arrow I drew. 15, 16, 17. Yes. So when you go forward with the regular arrows, right, minusing 2, it worked. And then you can check it going backwards. All right. So that is what I would like you guys to do today. Before we keep going, let's try to do this one together. Okay. So my rule is -5. What would I do first? Right, we're going to write the rule here. So -5 on all of them. I'm going to get started on it, and then you guys are going to finish this one. Oh, they love frames and arrows. Wendy, Daisy, come here. Okay, yes. So they are really excited. They're going to come greet us for these frames and arrows. They just really wanted you to see them. Okay, Wendy was feeling jealous that you didn't get to see her too. Say hi, Wendy. Hi, Wendy. Okay, back here, guys. So this really is a we do. We're all getting involved. All right. Well, what minus 5 equals 40? Ooh, I don't know. There's not a number here to start. So what am I going to do? Well, I can start here at the end. I wrote the rule above the arrows. Now I can go backwards. And just like I did before, I can put the arrow this way. And I can say, well, 40 plus 5, right? The opposite of minus 5 is plus 5. So 40 plus 5, well, that's 45. Well, 45 minus 5, that's 40. So that makes sense, right? So sometimes you can use this backwards checking to help you also solve it. Okay, now I did this one. 45 minus 5 is 40. 40 minus 5 is 35. That was given to you. What would 35 minus 5 be? And what would that number would that equal 25? And what's 25 minus 5? I want you guys to go through and finish this problem. Okay, and then you will have a few more problems to work on for the we do. Thanks, guys. Bye.